The Democrats keep saying they stand for good governance, but their actions tell a different story. They've shown time and again that they're willing to hurt every day Americans if it helps them score political points. This government shutdown has made that clear. While they claim to fight for the people, they're really fighting for power. Republicans, on the other hand, say they've done their part. A bipartisan funding bill passed the House weeks ago, but it's now stuck in the Senate. All it would take is a few Democrats to put the country first, stand up to the hardliners in their own party, and help get a clean spending bill to the president's desk. That was the message from House Majority Whip Tom Emmer, who urged Senate Democrats to act and end the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Now dragging into its 38th day, the effects are piling up across the country. Flight delays and cancellations are increasing as the FAA cuts back on air traffic control operations at dozens of major airports. Meanwhile, the Senate is preparing another vote on a temporary spending plan, along with a few individual funding bills. The new proposal would extend funding into January instead of November, which the House bill originally called for. GOP leaders say they're ready to stay in Washington through the weekend to push for a deal. But House Speaker Mike Johnson isn't feeling confident. He says early signs of cooperation from some moderate Democrats seem to have vanished, reportedly after Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer pressured them not to cross party lines. It's disappointing, Johnson said, noting that every missed paycheck and canceled flight is a direct result of political games in Washington. When asked what it will take to bring Democrats to the negotiating table, Congressman Emmer said it's going to require courage, especially from centrist senators, who are more focused on their voters than party politics. They need to find their backbone, he said. A few have already broken ranks, but too many are afraid of backlash from the far left wing of their party. According to Emmer, some Democrats fear that voting to reopen the government could spark outrage from activists who oppose any compromise with Republicans. They're putting the loudest and most extreme voices ahead of the American people, he argued. We just need 5 of them to do the right thing, and we can get this bill to the president's desk today. Some Democrats are quietly admitting they want to reopen the government, but say party leaders are holding them back. The big question now is whether voters will punish that leadership. The shutdown is hurting Americans across the country, and people are getting frustrated watching politicians get paid while essential workers are not. He also pointed out a major shift upstate. Binghamton, the largest city in New York's 19th congressional district, just elected a Republican mayor, even though Vice President Kamala Harris won that city by nearly 40 points in 2020. If you really look beneath the surface, Emmer said, you'll see the political map changing in ways that most people aren't paying attention to. Well, Emmer said, it's still early to say for sure, but strategically, we're in a strong position heading into the midterms. He explained that many Democrats will have to defend seats in districts that former President Donald Trump previously won, a situation that could favor Republican candidates. If you really look closely at the numbers in each congressional district, he added, you'll see things aren't looking bad for us at all. When asked about Democrats trying to flip several seats in California, Emmer was confident. They're not going to take all 5 of those seats, he said. We're in a good spot. The interview ended with a quick thank you. As the host noted, they'd continue following his efforts in Congress.